Distance Nerding.
You what it do?
Gentlemen, welcome. It is Thursday. I'm sorry, it is Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. I just failed like usual. It's Taco Tuesday. You know what that means. You are now experiencing Distance Nerding.
Part of the Comic-Con Radio podcast family.
He's got the power ring, and he's not afraid to use it. It's SHDU.
He flunked out of the Strange Academy. It's Jahmez 5000.
And he's edgering his way through life. It's Young Phil.
Sure. And we're here to nerd
Together. Makes sense. We're talking about anything pop culture, news, movies, food, music, wrestling, comics, edging, whatever you're nerding out. You want to talk about it.
Oh, this is the wrong channel and the wrong thing.
No, my bad.
You have to go to our OnlyFans for that.
Yeah, that is definitely something you need to go to the OnlyFans for. Follow us on all the social media places: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, Discord, all at Distance Nerding. And of course, if you'd like to email us, guys, you can email us at distancenerding@aol.com.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to jump right into this. We're going to try and do a new version of everything here. Ladies and gentlemen, you have now stumbled onto the best, or that actually is the worst kept secret on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching The Download. That's right. Always good. Well, let's jump into this, guys. This week on deck, we've got the Geek End Update.
Con season is upon us.
I don't think I switched these like I was supposed to, so
Nope.
I'm going to have to turn these around. But
It's going great.
the download.
Mother knows best. Listen to your mumsy.
No, that's this. No. Download headlines, casting, and awards. We got all the news.
Oh.
There you go. And of course, start.
It's in a different order on the outline than it is here. So.
I just said that.
That's all right. Mother knows best. Listen to your mumsy. Do you guys know what that's from?
That sounds familiar.
Mother knows best. Listen to your mumsy. No, you see, you guys need to be more nerds.
That's no. That's Mother Gothel.
Yeah, it'll make sense later.
Yes,
We
sorry,
got
I'm not
Gothel news.
It took me a second there. I was like, "That's from Rapunzel. That's Rapunzel." I knew where that.
No. If I had looked at the story,
Tangled. That's right.
Tangled.
See.
I quite like
I was
that
going
movie.
for a real story. All right, ladies and
Cat
gentlemen.
knows.
The cat definitely knows. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into this. It is now time. Actually, no, it is not. Before we jump into all that, ladies and gentlemen, but first, let me get a shout out. It was ahead of time. I didn't time that right. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby is a brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugar, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Now, guys, if you want to find out more about Dubby, head over to www.dubby.gg. Use the code NERDING10. Get 10% off your order. Delicious stuff, guys. I am going to be drinking some tonight, but as I'm making my drink, let's jump into this. It is now time for the Geek End Update.
This just in, Distance Nerding is on Comic-Con Radio. Look for Distance Nerding and our second show, A Comic Conversation, on comiccon-radio.com/podcasts. Someone please put that in the chat, not me.
James, that's on you. I'm making I'm making W right now.
It's in the chat already. That's how we do. Yeah. We got it.
Speeding it through.
Oh, yep.
Now we're all making edits to things.
Okay.
Sure.
We
Why
also
not?
have Comic
I
Verse.
gotta call Galaxy and get some things updated.
Yeah.
He promised me he would.
We also have Comic Verse by Impound Comics, February 2nd, 2025, in Sacramento, California, featuring Walter Jones from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Najee Jeter? Is that how you pronounce that? Spider-Man game, Miles Morales.
Miles Morales.
You got to pronounce it, but you got to
our friend
pronounce it
Zach
without
will
the
be
question
there.
marks.
Najee Jeter. Sack Geeks, Cosplay Dropouts, so much more. A lot of our friends will be there. Check out comicversecon.com for tickets. You know what? I'll just keep going. We also have East Bay Comic Con, February 2nd in Concord, California, featuring Michael Biehn from Terminator and Aliens, Steve Olive? Sure. Steve Olive, who's artist for Spawn and Conan. We have Jessica Fong, DC cover artist. We have Chris Marinan, who's artist for Nova. Friend of the show, Brandon McKinney, of course, who's artist for... Brandon McKinney. Yes, yep. Friend of the show. Yes, friend of the show, Brandon McKinney.
Yeah.
Artist for Scooby, Harley Quinn, DC Animation, Batman Beyond, Elfquest, and has a brand new book coming out called Crimson Storm. He's amazing. We love him. Check out eastbaycomiccon.com for all the info.
I can't believe that's here already. Like both of these shows, they're happening the same day. One's here in Sacramento, the other's in Concord, so in the Bay Area. But like out of nowhere, it's like, oh, con season's here again.
Split ourselves into two.
Yeah, it's too much. Well, this is a crazy weekend because, I mean, birthdays are coming up. We all know February is going to be here, and February's birthday month.
Birthdays are coming out.
So,
yes.
Might not be able to make it to all these shows, but
Yeah, there is a birthday.
Also happening on Groundhog Day, so who knows.
In the next week, there is a birthday related to all three people you see on screen right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So,
yeah.
Fun times.
And some you don't.
I mean, obviously, there's like a million people out there, but I mean.
Oh yeah, no. I'm saying Frey also has a birthday, and
7 billion people on this planet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are the shows that we are helping to promote. Let's jump into this.
Real quick. We planned on him coming on, but I think it's going to move to Thursday. But Patricio from Lumpia, the movie, they have a Kickstarter that they're open at right now. So I think there's going to be like pins and comics. It's going to be awesome. Leroy David was also on the IG Live with Patricio, and they were talking about it, and they talked about coming on our show, but I think we're going to move it to Thursday.
Right.
Just FYI. So anybody that's looking to jump in, shout out to Lumpia, shout out to Patricio, shout out to Leroy. We'll get you guys on Thursday, have longer time to talk.
Right.
And go from there. They're good people.
Dedicated 2 hours to just talk about, their Kickstarter and everything they're working on. I love Patricio. He's a good buddy of ours.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually as we're doing the show, I'm actually booking him on for Thursday just so I can
there you go.
Yeah, so that way we don't have there's no chance that somebody would book it at the last second on top of them.
Perfect.
Great.
Salamat.
Salamat
for the Lumpia people. Thank you for coming on. That'll be good. Okay, well, we can keep it going though.
Absolutely. So let's jump into this, guys. Let's get into some rumors. Start some rumors. And banned in Belarus once again.
Suck it, Belarus.
Hey.
All right. Well, let's jump into it, guys.
Belarus is like,
All
we
right.
like rumors too. How come nobody wants to do rumors? Fix your copyright, Belarus. Okay. Mother knows best. Listen to your Demi. Oh, Demi. Disney is moving forward with a live action remake of Tangled, but actress Demi Moore from Ghost and A Few Good Men and Substance. Hello, Substance is big right now. is being considered for the role of Mother Gothel. I totally like this.
That fits.
That totally fits. Totally fits.
Because like Mother Gothel was like
I can see it.
older, like milfy character.
She was kind of milfy. I'll be honest.
Yeah, and Demi Moore is definitely in there. So,
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah,
whatever flower she was.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm
stealing the sunflower. It was working with her recent Golden Globe win and Academy Award nomination. She is back in the spotlight. Tacos on the table. Will Demi get tangled into the Disney live action reboots?
She has ties with Disney from like the past. It 100% makes sense that Demi Moore would be cast as Mother Gothel, and she's the right age. She is definitely like the right hotness to play Mother Gothel.
She can mother my Gothel. You know what I mean?
100%. So my tacos are on the table.
Is there something you want to tell us, Phil? Or
something I want to tell you? I don't have to say much. She's hot.
Okay.
Okay. She do. I know this is like a little bit different.
Anyway,
like older for you, but we grew up having, and Demi Moore was like a crush for us. So
yeah, Shadu, say something about hot moms. Come on, go.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you want to talk about hot moms, right?
I actually, no. I actually said, I'm sorry. I'm going to just out myself to the internet once again. I said that I could not have a crush on Catherine Hahn because she looks way too much like my mother.
Oh, okay.
And I told her this.
More reason.
I'm okay with that.
More reason for us.
I'm just saying.
So more reason for us.
Sure. That's fine. Anyway, if I'm going to say if we must make live action remakes of these things, then yes, I agree that she is the perfect choice for this. So therefore, my hilariously long taco is being cast down from a tower window that you can use to climb up to where this rumor is trapped.
Missed opportunity for burnt hair tacos.
Ew, this is gross. Get to the next story. That's
burnt hair. Yes,
burnt hair tacos. Yes, that's right.
It's like spaghetti tacos, but that's not spaghetti.
Well, it's time to fall out over some apocalyptic casting news. Kumail Nanjiani, who is famous for everything, who's a hilarious comedian, has reportedly joined the cast of Fallout Season 2 in an undisclosed role. Nanjiani is the second new cast member to be cast in the new season, along with Macaulay Culkin. Yes. So apparently they're going to be like setting traps for people. Culkin's role has not been specified yet either, but he's reportedly playing a crazy genius type character. Tacos on the table. Is Kingo coming to Fallout?
Oh, tacos on the table for this one. Heck yeah. Kumail Nanjiani is so funny. He's going to be so good in the Fallout. I love his style of like just kind of conversation comedy.
Yeah.
From like his roles. I so like Kumail. So good.
It's funny how he plays like awkward really well, but at the same time, like the dude is just voted like, like hottest dude in the world like a couple years ago. So it's like,
I mean,
but he also plays the buffoon like an idiot well too.
Yeah.
So good. Shadu, what do you think? Are you into Kingo coming to Fallout?
I'm into this. I think he can do anything. So I'm good.
I mean, could he play a hot mom?
I really like Kumail Nanjiani just in general.
Is he
you know what? Mom? Sure. I'd be willing to give it a shot.
You're willing to give him a shot. He's hot mom level for you.
I get it.
All right. No, we appreciate that. All right.
I will say, think of tacos. My mutated tacos from 200 years ago, just about, are on the table.
Okay.
Suppose I could come up with.
I see where that's coming from. I'll take it. I'll take it. Speaking of take the next one.
Yep, let's do this. Shooty, that's you.
I think he's frozen in a position where it looks like he's reading.
He does look like he's reading in that position.
Like he's like, which
right.
one? What page am I on?
He's back. There he goes.
Sorry, my internet was going in and out. I think I've just figured it out. Again, I am coming to you from the land of no internet, and so I have to kind of finagle some things. But hopefully it works better now.
He's with his dad.
All right. So is Captain Kirk going rogue? Chris Pine is reportedly in the running for the lead role in director Patty Jenkins' Star Wars Rogue Squadron, if it ever happens. The duo previously worked together on Wonder Woman and its sequel. Initially, the project was announced in December of 2020 and described as a high-speed thrill ride introducing a new generation of starfighter pilots. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy also addressed the film's status back in 2023, hinting that Rogue Squadron could evolve into a TV series. Regardless of format, the project is apparently moving forward. So, tacos on the table. Can Chris Pine boldly go where no one has gone before, getting a new Star Wars project off the ground? Because, of course, that is the final frontier.
I will give him that. I think it makes sense with the trajectory of Chris Pine's career. And again, it would make sense for him to go from Trek to Star Wars, and like he'd be the next actor that does that, right? So I mean, like, you know, it's like he's done DC, he's done Star Trek, Star Wars is the next thing to do, and then Marvel at some point. You know, he'll have like a nerd trifecta, and then of course he's done D&D, and he's done
right, of course, good
D&D movies. So
yeah, totally.
All right, I mean, I could see him as a pilot. Obviously, I mean that's kind of the character he played in Wonder Woman. So
I just rewatched both Wonder Woman movies, and he was great in them. He plays that good, like cocky, arrogant, but still lovable type character. Like something about like Chris Pine or like Chris Pratt, where they're like relatable, but still like cocky and arrogant. But I think he's gonna be really good. Yeah, bring him, put him in an X-wing. Hell yeah.
Only thing weird about that was like how just like weirdly rapey his character was in the second Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah,
I think it was
Wonder Woman. I think it was more consequence of writing than it was anything else.
Yeah, no, it was like Wonder Woman, like, you know, sexually abusing a man because she thought it was him. Yeah,
don't be trying to cancel Wonder Woman now.
I'm not. I'm just saying it was a weird writing choice for that movie.
It was a weird writing choice, but you know what they say? More Wongs don't make a right.
Hey. You see what he did there?
Well, no. We need to do tacos. So I'm going to say my.
You did your tacos.
What? No. I have not done my tacos yet.
Okay, go tacos.
Mine is a tostada with there's a kind of a taco here. There's a little taco there. There's like 2 nacelle tacos coming out. They're currently filled with dilithium, heading through the Bajoran wormhole to Tatooine. I'm sorry, I'm both.
Wow, he just made the Enterprise out of fucking Mexican.
Out of tacos. What would refried beans be then?
Dilithium.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
The fuel. That's okay.
It's definitely fuel. It's fueled by ass juice.
Okay. All right. That's more Wong making it right.
I was gonna say we both said tacos on the table for this, right?
Yeah.
All right. Tacos all on the table.
All right, so let's move on.
All right, let me go over to some MCU news. Wong may finally take center stage as the lead in the new Strange Academy series. I like this. The Benedict Cumberbatch potentially returning as Doctor Strange. Who needs? I mean, they're going to call it Strange Academy. Why do we need Doctor Strange? Though Marvel and Disney have yet to officially announce the project, recent rumors of Strange Academy have been circulating the comic that the series is based on, debuted in 2020 and has since become a fan favorite addition to the Marvel's mystical lore. Tacos on the table. Will you be sling ringing your way to watch this project? Ooh. I know I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been kind of wanting this to happen where we get
Mhm.
like more Wong, kind of like we've gotten Wong as the Sorcerer Supreme, but like we haven't really seen him kind of like take on the duties.
Right.
Aside from like, kind of like coming in, having a couple badass scenes, but like I want to see an entire project of Wong as the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
I'm into that.
my tacos are on the table. I definitely
Oh
want to see this.
My runic etched tacos are on the table. Have been portaled to the table. I don't know. I'm getting there.
Okay. He's trying to make it.
I'm trying to make it relevant, damn it.
You want to go back in time? You need the time stone.
Yeah, no,
and
I
get some
know.
tacos.
So you can make this work. You can make it work. By the way, some of the tacos that people have been giving in the chat are fucking amazing. So
Oh, great. No, I love night tacos left in the ocean on the table. That's pretty good.
Jeff's had was the best one. Giant tacos left in the ocean.
You got Taco Bell Mexican pizzas with Diablo sauce. That's fun.
Now I want Taco Bell. Good Mexican pizza.
I'm just hungry in general.
Hey, Latino, can I ask you a side question? How come you couldn't invent a Mexican pizza before? How come Taco Bell had to invent a Mexican pizza?
I'll just leave.
Because I'm not Mexican.
I said Latino.
That's what I'm saying. I'm leaving.
Too. Take responsibility for your peoples.
That's a Tex-Mex thing, man.
Yeah. And also that's appropriating like 3 cultures.
It's Mexican and American. Yep, there you go.
Does Texas count? Do they really count?
They have their own weird culture.
Yeah, they're weird.
Oh, see, Eric can answer that question. See, he's stepping up for his people, right? He can tell us why you guys never invented Mexican pizzas.
Because Nicaraguans didn't invent any of that stuff.
You could have had something. You could have had Nicaraguan pizzas.
Because Nicaraguans are smart. Like, come on.
Staying out of that.
Yeah.
We make nacatamales. That's what we make.
Again, I'm Scots-Irish. I don't think I can speak for any of my people's food at this
boiled
point.
cabbage and potatoes.
Yeah, it's boiled cabbage and like corned beef and haggis. Like, what the fuck were we thinking?
Young Phil, what did you say? Nalgas tamales? What did you? What?
Nalgas tamales. That oddly works.
Yeah.
Naca tamales is what it's called.
See, that's not as catchy as Mexican pizza.
Is a Nicaraguan delicacy, sir. Did everybody put their tacos on the table on this?
We put our Mexican pizzas on the table.
All right, well, let's move on. It's time for some monstrous MCU rumors. Disney acquired Marvel in 2009, but hasn't done much on the animated side of things. Now, Marvel Studios is considering centering an animated film project around Power Pack and Kid Kaiju. Power Pack is a team of 4 young siblings who gain superpowers after meeting an alien scientist. As for Kid Kaiju, aka Kai Kawadi, Kai is a young artist living in Atlanta whose latent inhuman genes are activated by the Terrigen Cloud, giving him the incredible ability to summon the monsters he draws. So talk was on the table. Would you want to see Marvel carving out a Kaiju corner in the MCU?
It sounds very Miss Marvel-esque. Not necessarily the character, but the show.
Yeah.
To me. And I really like Miss Marvel is up there with my favorite MCU shows for obvious reasons, but also for, stylistic reasons. It's more relatable to my generation and all of that. So I love it. I think this would be really cool. So, and we've seen that kind of kaiju stuff can work in an MCU context with that one episode of What If and all of that. So I think this would work. I think it's really interesting.
This is like Marvel's Harold and the Purple Crayon. You know what I mean? Like he's just drawn stuff and it comes to life. All right. This doesn't even feel like Miss Marvel. This feels more like Spidey and his amazing friends, like the kid show.
It kind of has, well, which we'll get to later.
Yeah, it feels like they're almost looking for a way to like, hey, let's get little kids in again.
Yeah.
We've done Spidey. It works. Let's find something else.
I think what they're going for on this specifically is because they I lost my thought.
Well, I'll tell you what it's aiming at. we have the Miss Marvels.
Oh,
We have Gwen, that's real popular right now. But a lot of Disney is aimed at young girls, and I think what they may be trying to do is like, hey, we need to get some new audience members, and we should probably make them boys, because boys also need to be involved, and get back into this. Let's have them draw some monsters.
I remember now. So I think this is Marvel's way to backdoor back into Inhumans. I know they've introduced a couple of Inhuman characters back into the Marvel universe, but haven't really jumped back into Inhumans. And I know Feige's been saying that he wants to bring in Inhuman characters, but doesn't know how to, or like how to kind of like rectify the problems that Inhumans had. So like bringing in Terrigen Mist and bringing in that activation, and how do you separate that from mutants and everything like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do on this, because so far most of the characters they've reintroduced into the Marvel universe either were from another universe and they had different kind of explanations, or specifically Miss Marvel, who technically is an Inhuman in the comics, but they turned into a mutant in the MCU. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. And
well, she's a mutant in the comics now too.
Well, now, and they changed that recently. It was the same thing. Like they changed a bunch of stuff so that way they can justify it in the MCU.
Yeah, you know what that tells me? That tells me they're like, screw Inhumans, we're going all in on mutants.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Right. So if it's Kid Kaiju or Power Pack or whatever it is, I think they're gonna be mutants or something like that versus Inhumans. So, by the way,
I'm gonna say my massive ancient irradiated tacos are crawling out of the ocean onto land to assault the streets of Tokyo, and then setting themselves on a massive table.
There you go. My monster kaiju quesadillas are definitely on the table, spilling over. No, actually, I don't know about this one.
No, what's funny is, and again, this is kind of a tangent here, but I've had what Eric is talking about, quesadilla that was like topped in mole. And those are good. My tia used to make those.
Sounds so good. I mean, I'm really hungry right now too, but it sounds so good.
And then Eric's talking about real Mexican quesadillas are really corn empanadas stuffed with cheese and pan fried in oil. Yes, but also pupusas. Pupusas are the shit. I love pupusas so much.
Would that be considered a pizza though? Because it's closed up. That's more
like a stuffed.
It's a calzone.
It's a calzone.
There you go, or a hot pocket.
Yeah,
let's say hot pocket. Oh my god! I guarantee you, Taco Bell's gonna do that one day. And
Mexican hot pocket. Yeah,
hot pocket. It's a pupusa, bro. Calm down.
Is everyone done with?
Let's go ahead.
Right. Well, speaking of food and cooking, we're cooking up some MCU rumors. And also some X-Men rumors, actually. Over the past couple of weeks, we have heard a lot about how Wicked actress Cynthia Erivo is eyeing the part of Storm in the X-Men universe.
Right.
But we have also heard that Jurassic World Dominions, Dawanda Wise, is also in the running. A new rumor, however, says that the Bear star Ayo Edebiri is being eyed for the role of Royal Monroe. Edebiri is 29, a target age for starting up a franchise character with the studio. Edebiri was previously cast in Marvel's Thunderbolts as Aaron, Valentino Allegro de Fontaine's assistant, but because of scheduling issues, she and Steven Yeun were forced to drop out of the movie. So, then I'm going to move to our next X-Men rumor, which we also have a rumor that suggests that Joe and Anthony Russo's involvement with Marvel Studios will extend beyond Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, as they may take on the valiant and difficult mission of shaping the next chapter of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including the highly anticipated X-Men reboot. The track record with ensemble superhero films includes Captain America, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, among many, many others, makes them ideal candidates to help shepherd mutants into the MCU. So, talk is on the table for both of those. What do we think? Will the children of the Atom really be the children of the Russos? And, of course, will we be will we be having to bear the burden of another Storm casting? I don't know.
Bear the burden.
Trying to come up with it.
So I like the idea of Ao Edebiri playing Storm. Actually, if you watch The Bear, you know she's a great actress. DeWanda Wise is also another good pick. I'm just pulling her up real quick just to.
Oh my god! While you're doing that, let me just chime in. I love Ao Edebiri, but no, not for Aurora. You know what I mean? Like, give me DeWanda Wise. She is like a just tall. She's a diva. She looks like a diva. You know?
Yeah.
Just otherworldly, and that's what Aurora needs to be. Like, I love Ao Edebiri, but she doesn't command that like presence that Aurora does. You know?
DeWanda Wise is that like supermodel like beauty chick.
Yes.
And that's beautiful. She is. And you kind of need that for Aurora. Like, she needs to be like otherworldly beautiful.
There needs to be kind of an ethereal quality almost to that.
And I think DeWanda Wise kind of has that look. Ao Edebiri, I mean, she's attractive, but I don't think that she holds up the same way DeWanda Wise does. Cynthia Erivo, I've mentioned this before, and it's nothing against her. She's an amazing actress. She's a great singer and all that. But my issue with Cynthia Erivo is she's the same age as me. And I feel like if you're going in with a young Storm that is going to go through the franchise, you know, she'll be 46 by the time they get to the end of end of the franchise if it goes the same way that the last big thing that they did was, right? So it's like I kind of want them to cast somebody slightly younger just because, you know, to keep up with the entire franchise.
I agree. That's where I think Ao Edebiri has a line or like an advantage if they want to go younger. But I mean, look at her. She could play like 20s. She could play a teenager.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So it kind of just depends on where they want to tell the stories. How old do they want Aurora to be? That sort of thing.
DeWanda Wise is 40.
She's making 40 look good.
She is. I mean, she looks amazing. But I'm just saying, like, she's 40.
And once again, I will reiterate that my vote for Storm is still Jodie Turner-Smith.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Jodie who?
Jodie Turner-Smith.
Sounds white.
No, she's not.
Aurora's black.
No, she's not.
No, she's not. Jodie Turner-Smith is 38, so she's also slightly too old.
Hey, you can't make a white lady Aurora's in
She's
X-Men.
not.
You can't do it.
She's not white.
She's not. She is nothing close to white, man. She's dark skinned, bro.
Yeah,
I know
was a common complaint about the previous Storm castings was she was not dark skinned enough. I think that's an important thing to consider too.
Because she is supposed to be African, so yeah, there's
right. Yeah, but we also need more representation of that too. I think.
I was just messing with you, but you know, Jodie Turner-Smith, she also dated Joshua Jackson.
Yes, well, she's married to Joshua. Oh no, she divorced Joshua Jackson.
Yeah. So like, that gives us normal guys a chance. So like, I kind of like so, Jodie Turner-Smith. You're back in the running for me.
I actually like the last actress that played her. I think she was the right casting, is just the wrong movie, you know?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't hate her coming back either. Basically the only reason I like Jodie Turner-Smith, well, I mean I like her obviously, but she was in Bad Monkey as a voodoo priestess that reminded me a lot of Storm. It was very Storm-esque character. I know that she can play that kind of character. And so I feel like that's kind of the
Okay, all right.
James, define normal guys. Us.
Yes, us. All of us.
Hey, us guys who are eating way too much Taco Bell for
except for me. I'm of course more beautiful than both of these people. So
exactly.
Jesus. As far as the other thing going on here, my tacos are on the table for the Russos, just really because it makes so much sense to have them kind of like usher in the X-Men. They have all the chops when it comes to that kind of stuff. They also have mentioned multiple times that one of the ultimate stories that they want to do, well, the two stories they wanted to do, one was Secret Wars. They've mentioned that a lot, but the other one that they talked about was doing House of M. So I mean, like, you know, eventually getting into something where they can do House of M would be dope. Like, yeah, these are two guys who obviously grew up reading comic books and understand the comic book kind of like world. So
switch to the next slide real quick.
I did do both of the stories. So
yeah. So I 100% feel like they they would usher this in. So my tacos are on the table for the Russos overseeing the X-Men reboot. And then as far as my tacos for Storm, again, we kind of like jumped in around on there, but I still like DeWanda Wise.
Sushi? Tacos?
You want to look behind you.
Oh shit.
What are we eating? I want snacks. Is this like orange slices? Is this like a soccer game where we take a break and eat orange slices?
No, snack. She wanted me to check and make sure the chicken was cooked all the way.
Oh. All right. Do we get any Capri Suns? Now I'm jealous.
I haven't seen her laugh like that in a while, though. I was like, oh shit. She's like,
that's great.
Okay, going back to this X-Men, Russos. I'm so down for this. You know what the Russos are really good at? If you look at their like resume with the MCU, they're good at telling bigger stories than just one or two or three characters. They're good at telling multiple stories with a bunch of different characters.
Absolutely.
All at once. So I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm into it.
And I hope they find a way to make them come in with some kind of uniform, like what we're seeing on screen, you know, like
right, yeah,
exactly. Make them a team.
Yeah, we need some standardized stuff.
Oh, they will for sure.
Right. That doesn't look like just, you know, leather. It isn't just like leather we're ashamed to be in a superhero movie.
They won't, because now that they know that Wolverine works, they'll go full on X-Men.
Yeah. So anyway, so I would so my tacos are rising above the table with the power of all the elements. And
telekinesis.
And with all the telekinesis. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for all the rumors. Let's jump into the next portion of the show here. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the download.
Oh, Phil's gone.
See you later, Phil. Good knowing you. Back
all
to
right,
it.
So now it's just us two. This segment will be a little bit different. We're kind of going in sections. So
well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Hey, he's back.
Yeah, no, my computer just decided to close like 3 screens, and I'm like, oh great, cool, that's awesome,
great, wonderful.
Nobody knows it if you don't talk about it. We'll fix it in post. It's fine.
Fix it in post. It's not like this is live on the internet or anything.
Not at all. All right, let's do this, guys.
So yes, this will be a little different, where I will be taking a section and then we'll kind of switch off. So all right. So we of course have the news booth up first. Okay. We have we have some news that's got to go fast. Paramount announced that the 4th film of the Sega video game inspired series, even before the 3rd Sonic adventure hit the big screen. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is set to be released on March 19th of 2027. So, yep, that's...
Are you guys Sonic fans?
I am. I haven't seen the 3rd one yet. Have you guys seen the 3rd one?
Nope.
I've heard it's good, so I'm definitely going to go watch it. But I've watched the first 2 movies in the Knuckles series, and they're all great so far. So
I've never really been a Sega person in general, but
Sega! Yeah, me neither.
We also have oh no, here he comes. He's Robert Egger. Nosferatu director Robert Eggers is reteaming with Focus Features for a new horror film project titled Werwulf. Eggers and Focus have partnered up on all of his movies, and Nosferatu is the studio's second highest grossing movie domestically, behind Downton Abbey. It's also Eggers' highest grossing movie to date. Speaking of Eggering, shot of a codpieces, nerds. It's going to get good.
Oh, wait. Was I supposed to? Is there a thing for that? Yeah.
Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
Nosferatu director Robert Eggers has officially signed on to write and direct a sequel to Jim Henson's 1986 cult fantasy movie, Labyrinth. Eggers is writing the script with his writing partner Sion, while Chris Columbus and Eleanor Columbus are producing alongside Lisa Henson. Brian Henson is also executive producing. We also have another classic remake. Cineverse has announced that the reimagining of Trauma Entertainment's 1984 cult classic, The Toxic Avenger, is finally going to hit theaters.
Did he freeze again? Oh, he froze with like the perfect face too. James, you're muted.
Shit show. I'm the one that's supposed to have bad internet, not you guys. What's happening here?
Well, SHDU's out in the middle of the country. He's just hanging out with fucking coyotes and shit.
Hey, did you see Nosferatu?
No, that's on my list of things to watch too.
Oh, okay. I know there was. By the way, everything that was coming out that you talked about, like at the stuff I want to see, like Gladiator 2 and stuff like that. Gladiator 2 is out now on Paramount Plus.
I know. So I was gonna watch it last night, and I asked Jackie. I was like, "Have you seen the first Gladiator?" And she was like, "Nope." I was like, "All right, we're watching Gladiator," and we watched it, and she actually enjoyed it. So, looks like I'm gonna finish what's going on here. Jumping back in, ladies and gentlemen, because SHDU looks like he just dropped, so the internet's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, Cineverse has announced that the reimagining of Trauma Entertainment's 1984 cult classic, The Toxic Avenger, is finally going to hit theaters this year in 2025. So we have an opsis. James, you want to introduce the opsis here real quick?
Is Hulk in this opsis? Toxis Assemble Avengers synopsis?
Is Hulk in this opsis? Toxic Assemble Avengers synopsis. Dinklage stars as downtrodden janitor Winston Goose, who, after falling into a vat of toxic waste, becomes none other than the Toxic Avenger. This timely reimagining is up to its eyeballs in environmental themes as Winston goes up against the evil forces of greed and corruption to save his son, his friends, and his community. We don't have a date on when it is, but we do know it is coming out this year. So
I mean, they said it's going to come out this year. I mean, well, our friend Spencer Wilding is in it somehow, but we don't know exactly what he's playing. Well, we may know.
Hi,
but by proxy, we may be under NDA. So
we are.
I would like to say, I read this entire story, and no one heard me.
Well, I mean,
my internet.
You got about halfway through.
Why it just cut out? Okay.
Yeah, and your internet told
you. I was still going, and then I was like, "Wait, hold on."
No worries.
Okay, so
let's we're gonna move on to the next one here.
Well, we didn't even talk about the whole Robert Eggers thing. Eggers.
So that Eggers is like doing everything right now.
Yeah, he's doing like everything horror.
Yeah,
I mean, as he should. So like the werewolf is gonna be like another weird werewolf movie, considering that we just got another werewolf movie that just came out like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Which again I've been hearing good things about. As far as doing a remake for Labyrinth or sequel for Labyrinth, especially that Henson's in here, I'm curious what they're gonna do, and if whoever takes up the mantle is gonna have the giant codpiece.
I didn't realize.
Oh no!
I heard he was going to be attached to it.
They have to have the giant codpiece.
They have to have the codpiece. Practical effect. It's got to be there. But it's going to get its own action figure. But I didn't know it was going to be a sequel.
The codpiece.
That's what's throwing me off. Is that they're making a sequel to this? But I mean, hey, they got Chris Columbus coming back for this. I'm okay with this.
Right.
Lisa
I mean,
Henson's
I'm just
involved.
curious about like where. I'm curious about where they can go from the ending of Labyrinth because it ended pretty. I mean, it ended pretty conclusively. So I don't know. I mean,
that doesn't mean you can't write a story to do something. I mean, as long as they write.
No, it doesn't mean you can't write a story. I guess you could do it where it's a sequel, more in that it's not necessarily the same characters. It's like a different kid or something going through it.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe
I don't know.
they bring Jennifer Connelly back. Maybe she gets stuck
Or
inside.
it's like
Target
much older. Oh,
over the
it could
weekend
be
or
like
something.
it could be like Beetlejuice, where they have kind of like a succession thing there. So maybe it's her daughter or something that is now getting into this.
Right.
I don't know.
That
interesting. I'll watch it.
This is kind of a scary idea right here, but Jeff said Marilyn Manson takes Bowie's spot. That would be.
Didn't we talk about that? Like
that
who's the new David Bowie of our generation?
Yeah. Sketchy guy said that Jennifer Connelly is still hot too, which she is.
Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah. Shout outs to Tater out there. It is Tater's birthday
today.
Shout out to Jennifer Connelly.
Yes, today. Happy birthday, Tater.
Happy birthday, I guess, Tater.
I thought he was going to say something nice for a second, and then he I guess.
Well, I hope we'll put like a candle in his Mexican pizza. We'll sing him a little ditty, and everything will be fine. He turns into a diva all the time. This Tater guy with all his demands and whatnot.
Get in the truck.
He already had his birthday cake in the truck. He didn't even share with anybody else.
In the truck, throwing it out.
We have one more. We have one more story in the news, Bruce. Here. So
I was going to say. So Matt said he's really curious to see Toxic Avenger, and everybody in the chat. Oh man, I can't wait to see him team up with the global warming warrior. All right,
we do have one more story in news, Bruce.
Yeah,
HBO has renewed. What are we good? Good. Okay.
I think
HBO has renewed the White Lotus Force. Am I being delayed here?
I think
yes.
Yeah, I think you're delayed. You're like getting a delay on us.
Yeah. Okay. Probably. All right. I don't know how to fix that then. Anyway, I'm just going to read this. HBO has renewed The White Lotus for season 4 just ahead of the show's season 3 premiere. The 8-episode third season is set in an exclusive Thai resort and follows the exploits of various guests and employees over the span of a week. HBO announced that season 3 of The White Lotus will premiere on February 16th of 2025.
Oh, I like me some White Lotus.
Yeah, me too. I've watched both seasons. I enjoy everything about this show. It's one of those shows that I didn't think I was going to enjoy. And then after like the first 2 episodes, I was like, oh no, I'm hooked. This is great.
Yeah. But again, this is one of
I'm going to try to figure
those.
Sorry.
What are you going to say? No? Yes.
Don't worry about
it. This is one of those shows where you see all the different stories, but seeing it come together in the last couple episodes of like these 4 or 5 different storylines where it mixes together and you're like, what is happening? Where's this going to go? I like how that plays together.
Yeah.
And they do a great job in both seasons of the White Lotus. So
yeah, I think they said season 3 is going to be in Jakarta, right?
I think it's in Thailand.
Yeah, Jakarta's the capital.
Yeah, they said Thailand. Yep. Thailand.
Oh, well, no, I think they said Thailand.
I'm sorry to the entire country of Thailand.
Like, yeah, no, Jakarta
is Indonesia.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Oh, is Jakarta Indonesia?
Wait. Yeah, I think Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia.
Sweet racism. All right.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Again, we apologize to the entire countries of both Indonesia and Thailand.
I do. I apologize to both countries for being ignorant.
You guys are blaming me for your Mexican pizzas and Nicaragua not stepping up and taking over a Nicaraguan pizza because the Mexicans already got it. You know, come on, man.
All good, man.
No.
Tyler deserves birthday hair sniffs. That's fucking weird. Say once that we are now banned in Thailand. We're banned in both Thailand and Indonesia because Phil's an idiot. All right, let's move on, guys. It is now time to get into the casting corral. So let's start here.
Which we don't have an intro for yet, but we should.
Yeah. Y'all got some casting to corral? Some casting to bring in?
Yeah, we got some casting to corral.
Right. Paramount Pictures has released the full cast list for the upcoming action fantasy adaptation of Children of Blood and Bone, based on Tomi Adeyemi's best-selling novel. The studio has cast Tuso Madebu, the Woman King, oh, that was a good movie, as Zeli, Amandala Stenberg, to the Hate You from The Hate You Give as Amari
from Star Wars.
Yes, that's right. She was the former stormtrooper, right?
No, she was the twins in whatchamacallit? The one that was just on Acolyte.
That's right, from Acolyte. Yes. Okay. As Amari, Damson Idris from Snowfall as Inan, and Tosin Cole from Supercell as Zane.
Nice.
They will be joined by Academy Award winner Viola Davis, Cynthia Erivo,
You know, this cast is
Good,
huge.
all right.
Idris Elba,
Yep. Keep going.
Lashana Lynch, and Chiwetel Ejiofor. Holy shit, dude! They've got like
All
every
right, yeah.
Man, keep going.
backgrounds. We're not even done. Academy Award winner Regina King is in negotiations for children for this whole entire thing. This cast is absolutely fucking bonkers.
It's crazy how big this cast is.
Man, all right.
Because you have like all these up and comers that we like set off first, and then Viola Davis, Cynthia Erivo, Idris Elba, Shauna Lynch, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Regina King, like just they are like the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That is ridiculous.
I'm excited for this. I mean, this is fantasy, and I have not read the book, but I really want to because
I've heard a lot of good things of children.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really, really good, and so I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for this. So.
This is insane. So Children of Blood and Bone is set to be released on January 15th, 2027 in IMAX.
So if that's not enough, like holy shit, this is huge. This is going to be amazing.
It's an IMAX.
It's going to be a huge franchise. This is also the project, young Phil, that we are talking to Curtis Corona about.
Right?
So like he's in South Africa right now working on this film that we're all getting excited for. God damn it. And now I got to be excited for our Curtis Corona project.
It's funny because Curtis, when we were talking to him about it, he was like, yeah, no, I'm excited for it. And this is like, for once, is a book that I didn't read. So it was like, because he usually reads these YA novels. And he said this is like one of the first times that he's working on a film for a famous YA novel that he didn't read.
I mean, I get excited for his projects, but then he gave me Dark Phoenix, and then I can't go back to his projects anymore.
But he also works on a lot of films that he does not want anything to do with. Because remember, he walked away from Snake Eyes. he worked on half of Snake Eyes and then left, and he was like, "I can't do this anymore."
I know. I just got to make fun.
And I remember he told us, we went to a movie event with him. I think it was for Endgame. Went to a movie event with him, and he goes, "So yeah, I was just working on Snake Eyes. Don't go watch that movie. It's terrible."
Hey, is Snake Eyes Storm Shadow in Squid Game?
The actor who plays Storm Shadow?
Yeah.
I don't know. I will look that up while we're talking about the next story here.
All right. Well, we are casting our way back to Ithaca. John Bernthal from The Punisher and Walking Dead fame has been added to the star-studded lineup that makes up Christopher Nolan's upcoming adaptation of The Odyssey. He joins previously announced cast members Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o, Robert Pattinson, and Charlize Theron. Speaking of Tom Holland, Matt Damon was the first actor to be locked in and announced. It was deduced that he would play the lead role in the film, but it looks like his co-star Tom Holland will actually be taking on that starring role. Though the characters in the film have not been named, one can assume that Holland is playing a younger take on Odysseus. The Odyssey will go on a hero's journey into theaters on July 17th of 2026.
I can't believe that there's so many of these big time actors. They got to start making this film, and it's still supposed to come and do all the post, and it's supposed to come out in like a year and a half.
Yeah, I know.
The Odyssey is supposed to take a decade. Come on, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we need a bunch of movies on the span of 10 years. Every movie is a year.
Yeah. But I've always liked John Bernthal.
Oh yeah,
or Bernthal.
Bernthal is amazing.
What?
Just throwing this out there. So
Yes.
Andrew Koji, who is Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes,
Yeah.
he was not in Squid Game, but he was or is in Warrior. He was in Bullet Train. He was in Peaky Blinders. He was in Fast and the Furious 6.
Good
He's been in
time.
a lot of good movies, man.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of
He was in American Gods. Wow.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was going to say I want this Odyssey movie to be like a Dune level thing, like a Denis Villeneuve's Dune level thing, because I feel like it deserves that kind of level of
especially being
terror
Christopher
and
Nolan.
epicness and I mean, it's Nolan too, so he knows what he's doing. He's got that kind of feel to it almost.
Yeah, I totally agree. But especially with Christopher Nolan heading this project, it's going to get so much hype. And this cast, it's crazy. Like we just talked about, what is it? The Children of Blood and Bone being a crazy cast.
Right.
Odyssey is going to be a crazy.
I mean, look at this one. Yeah, right, exactly.
I'm all
now
for
the question is, will Zendaya then be playing Odysseus's wife, who I forget the name of, and I know I'm a bad classics nerd by forgetting that.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot her name too.
I'm looking it up. Of course. Will Zendaya be playing Penelope?
That's right. Such an easy name.
I know, it's Penelope. It's like, come on. But yeah.
I mean, she could be. Again, the cast that they have for this is absolutely crazy. Now, sticking along with that, speaking of crazy casts, because it just seems like everything we're looking at right now, everything that is happening, everything has crazy casts right now. Invincible season 3 has added 9 new voice actors to the cast, and all of them are freaking A-listers.
So crazy.
The new cast members include Aaron Paul, Simu Liu, Jonathan Banks, Kate Mara, Jolo Maridueña, John DiMaggio, the fucking master, Si Ma from Kung Fu, Doug Bradley, who is from he's a Pinhead from Hellraiser, and Christian Convery from Sweet Tooth. It's crazy the amount of character like actors they have on this, and it's set to premiere on February 6th. So this is next week.
Yeah,
I know what I'm watching because I've been waiting for this. This is the second half of that season. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, especially on February 6th. If you got nothing better to do, is it a special day? I have no idea. February 6th.
It's like, oh, does February 6th have any significance? Huh.
That's SHDU's birthday, right? He's frozen, so
he's frozen again.
You know what I'm gonna get him for his birthday on the 6th? I'm gonna get him an ice cream cake. I'm gonna get him an ice cream cake because he's frozen.
Because he's
all the time.
No, what we got to get him is like that AT&T internet, the All-Fi, so that way he has better internet out in the country.
I'm sorry, we tried that. They don't have it out here. We're apparently too remote, or Oklahoma is too stupid to have it. I don't think Oklahoma has it in general. because they didn't want it for some reason.
How's your phone service?
We don't have Starlink. We don't have any of this. What?
How's your phone service where you're at? Absolutely terrible.
Absolutely terrible. I've been using my hotspot for a while, but they cut off the hotspot for some reason. This is why I'm having so many problems.
Yeah.
You need that Elon Musk Wi-Fi, you know what I mean?
That's what he just said. They can't get Starlink out there.
They don't have Starlink out here either.
What?
Yeah.
And I'm like 5 miles from, I'm not in the middle of nowhere. I'm like 5 miles from a city. It's not, it shouldn't be this bad. But anyway, hopefully this works. I might just be a little delayed here. So
yeah, let's move on.
If you're delayed and you're like, don't know what to do, just laugh. Because I'm sure I'll just be telling a joke and then it'll just look like you're
I see.
Like Ed McMahon. Oh, yes.
Do not fear more casting news. The DC Universe HBO series Lanterns has found its villain as Danish actor Ulrik Thomsen from the Celebration The World Is Not Enough, Banshee, The Blacklist, and among other things, has joined the cast as Sinestro. Lanterns is co-written by Chris Mundy, Damon Lindelof, and Tom King. I fear DC's Green Lantern series won't be released until late 2026. So we have a Sinestro now, which I'm very excited about. I could see it.
Yeah, actually, I can see it in his face. I can see him being Sinestro.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I did like what was his name from the original Green Lantern, from Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern. Sinestro. Who's someone notable, and I don't remember who it is.
I also feel like that
Mark
was
Strong.
The internet too, man.
Yeah, Mark Strong. Mark Strong was he was a bright spot in a otherwise shitty movie.
For the record, I will say, as bad as some people think that movie is, it is what got me into comic books and superheroes and all of that. So I do credit it for a lot of things, and Ryan Reynolds for that matter.
You know, like that movie, like and then like the earlier Batman movies, we needed that stuff. We needed like that as like a base to get to the, you know, Marvel Cinematic Universe, to get to Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight. We needed some fun stuff, some stuff that'll make money in the movie theaters, to be like, all right, let's do more, you know, superhero movies.
Right,
so
exactly.
I don't hate on Green Lantern. I mean, I'll hate on Kraven the Hunter, but I'm not going to hate on Green Lantern. Come on.
Oh no, please! Don't even compare those two.
I mean, it was a superhero movie in a time where we didn't have very many superhero movies before we had, like, you know, this plethora of superhero movies that we have now, like this kind of like, you know, saturation.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
So, but
Lanterns.
I'm excited about any Lanterns news, so I'm in.
Absolutely, I agree.
They better give me Chip though. I just want Chip to walk across the screen. I just gotta have Chip.
And that is the end of the casting corral. We're just getting back into the normal download here, which apparently I also have this because we've got a bunch of Oscar nominations here.
Yeah, you don't got to read all the nominations and stuff, but
I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just gonna. I mean, well, there's like, it basically just says what nominations we have. So I'm just gonna read kind of what we have here. So, I made this joke earlier. Time to get your special statue out, nerds.
Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
The 97th Oscar nominations are here. And unlike last year's predictable dominance by Oppenheimer, this year's race is a cinematic free-for-all. Leading the charge is Emilia Pérez, the bold, genre-defying musical about a Mexican cartel's leader gender transition, which secured a historic 13 nominations, which is the most ever for a non-English language film. That's good. All right. Wicked and The Brutalist do trail close behind with 10 nominations each. The Palme d'Or winning Honora received 6 nominations, while The Substance earned 5, including Demi Moore, who we mentioned earlier, first ever Oscar nod. We have kind of nominations by distributor here. What?
This is her first.
Yeah.
I know, it's weird. That's shocking.
Her first nod though. Like you would think she would have had
Right, her first nod. Yeah, she hasn't even won anything yet. Like, come on.
No, winning is not is not what I'm like surprised about. She's never been nominated for anything before.
Yeah, she's weird.
You know what this means?
We have nominations.
You know what this means though for Demi Moore is that when it comes time for Tangled live action, she's gonna get the Oscar win for Hot Gothel.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We have nominations for a distributor, and we had Netflix actually get 16, and A24 got 14, among other distributors. We have nominations by film, so I'm just going to kind of go down these with. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, so I'm going to go down nominations by film here just for numbers. So obviously, Emilia Perez, we mentioned earlier, had 13. The Brutalist had 10. Wicked had 10. A Complete Unknown, which is the Bob Dylan movie, I believe, had 8. Conclave had 8. Honora had 6. Dune Part 2 had 5. The Substance had 4. And Nosferatu had... The Substance had 5. Nosferatu had 4. The Oscars are live March 2nd of 2025 at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Super interesting. Emilia Perez, that's on Netflix right now. And it was funny because we were trying to find something to watch last night, and we passed by that and watched the trailer, and we were both like, this is interesting. And then it's funny because when you look at the trailer, it doesn't look like a musical, but then it was like, it says at the end, like, nominated as like one of the best musicals of the year. And I was like, dude, this is a musical about a fucking cartel leader? What the shit?
Transgender
cartel leader. I'm like, what the shit is happening right now?
Yeah.
It's certainly a really interesting idea for a story. I mean, I really, I like it.
It made me want to watch it even more.
I am glad that there's at least right. No, and I'm glad that we're getting some representation, and they're getting some they're not all stuck in their kind of bubbles of
but think about it this way.
Whatever. I like that there's some there.
If Emilia Perez does super well, just think about the copycats of all. Think about all the different genre bending cartel leader movies we're gonna get.
Cartel leaders, right?
It's gonna be a whole subgenre.
I am personally waiting for the I've forgotten his name. He was a mobster. I've forgotten his name.
All I know is Emilia Perez getting 13 nominations is going to piss off all the Trumpies out there.
Yeah.
Everything that they hate about anything is like this movie.
Again, brings joy to my heart.
It's like the cartel and trans. Like, let's just piss them all off.
Oh, and it's in Spanish.
And it's in Spanish, and it's a musical. Let's just
right. Yeah, let's piss off as many conservatives as we can.
For real.
Al Capone is what I was trying to think. I want an Al Capone musical.
There you go. A transgender Al Capone.
Transgender Al Capone musical.
Maybe a birdcage.
We do have one more, James.
Scarface.
We'll take it.
Some kind of crossover type thing.
Right.
Starcage.
Birdcase. So we do have one story left. Okay. James, take it away.
My tingle is tingling, and it's almost here. I don't know what we're talking about. Anyway, Marvel's Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has already been renewed for season 3. The renewal comes just before season 1 has even premiered. They are full on into this Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Brad Winterbaum, he's like the new spokesperson for Marvel. Right. He's everywhere. Marvel Studios head of streaming television and animation said Jeff Trammell, head writer, is building brick by brick, and the show starts to pay off. You feel that in season 1, you grow connected to these characters, so when everything starts to lock into place and pay off by the end of the season, I don't know about you guys, but I feel deeply I feel it deeply in my soul, and it just gets deeper and deeper in subsequent seasons. We greenlit through season 3, so in a couple of weeks, I'm going to hear the pitch for the 3rd season. Holy cow! I hope this is going to be good.
Shit.
It's greenlit it before they heard the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the confidence should make us more confident.
Yeah.
You know.
And so, just so we're all on the same page, this is not Sacred Timeline MCU. I mean, I don't think it's even connected anyhow. So it's just a whole offshoot.
Yeah, this is supposed to be
whatever
an timeline.
Yeah, I mean, it's like saying Spidey and his Amazing Friends is not MCU. Of course, it's not. But
Right,
it's an interesting take. I don't know who this is for. If this is for adults or kids, but I guess we'll find out in a couple days here.
Yeah.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man premieres on Disney Plus tomorrow.
Oh man, I also didn't realize it was that soon. So it's something for me to get ready to watch.
Yeah.
Are they going weekly with this, or are they dropping it all at once? Do you know?
I think it's week to week. I'll look it up.
Okay.
I will look it up. You know what's available right now?
Oh, I do. Let them know, James.
You know what's available
It's our merch, people.
Shit.
Woo.
You stole that from me, bro.
We got merch, people. Sorry, I was looking up
Yep.
the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man thing. We got merch, people. We got 2 different shirts, maybe more soon. Eric in the chat, keep it down. We got the black logo shirt. We got the charcoal gray character shirt. So let us know. All you got to do is DM us at Distance Nerding. Let us know what size you're looking for, how many shirts. They're $20, 25 if we got to ship it to you. But if you're going to buy multiple shirts, and we're going to give you a deal. You know why? We like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
And of course, we have stickers. We've got no hat. That's right, no hat. Unless you want to bribe Ming Chen into getting his
bribe, mug, whichever.
Right, you mug Ming Chen. If you mug Ming Chen, we will be upset. Yeah, James got this new, beautiful holographic stickers.
Just don't hurt him too bad. That's all we ask.
Just okay. You know what? You'll make it better if you mug Ming Chen. Make sure you give him a bottle of Malort.
You couldn't catch him. He walked so fast.
He walks
for the bottle of Malort. Oh yeah.
But anyways, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got merch. So if you're interested, like we just mentioned a second ago here, $20 if you're local, $25 if we got to ship it to you, $30 if you live in Florida, and we will make sure you get your shirt ASAP. Just let us know on your social media of choice. DM us at Distance Nerding, and we will get that merch out to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the schedule. Our schedule. So I have been doing game streams on Mondays from 8 to 12. That is, as long as I don't have work on Mondays, then I will be doing those game streams. I've been playing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 storyline, which is actually really good. And then Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which I want to play more of because that game is hard to stop. I just to give you guys an update, I'm out of the Vatican. I am now in Giza and I'm fighting Nazis now. So kind of happens that way, right? As it does with Indiana Jones. Tuesdays, the download, the show you are watching right now from 6:30 to 8:30. We are super, super early. Thursdays, the build from 6 to 8. And on Fridays, we also have a shorter version of the build from 6 to 7 on Twitch and YouTube. Hang out with us as I build Lego and we hang out with nerdy friends and talk about stuff. And then, as we mentioned, Patricio Guinalesa is going to be on this Thursday. And we're going to be talking about their new Kickstarter and everything that's going on. Also, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesdays before Conversations in the Void, the DeLongs have been going live on their chat on their YouTube channel. So head over to DeLong Family Cosplay and follow them and put on those notifications. The stuff that they've been doing is fun. They've been repairing cosplays and getting ready for shows and stuff like that. And then, like I mentioned, tomorrow, Wednesday, Conversations in the Void. Who else is doing a show tomorrow? We have a Geek Saga does a show tomorrow too, as well, right?
Geek Saga's on, and I think is Comics on as well. They kind of change days every now and again, but
yeah. So a couple of different people in our in our whole sphere here. Go and follow everybody again. Geek Saga. Make sure you follow and subscribe to their channel. Comics, the Comics Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to their channel.
DeLong Family Cosplay.
DeLong Family Cosplay. Yeah, just make sure you guys follow and subscribe and hang out with all of our friends. Just because we want to support everybody around us as much as they support us. So definitely go out and check out everybody else's pages here. Outside of the schedule here, of course, as always, should do. Give us your pluggable, sir.
Ooh, all right. I am SHDU Studios on YouTube and on Instagram. I currently do Elder Scrolls content, TTRPG videos, lore for my own fantasy world, my own original music, paranormal investigations, and so much more nerdy stuff. I am also on Phrase Channel. We have a little series called Classified, where we take your favorite pop culture characters and place them into their respective D&D classes. We are currently working on Season 2. There's also Journals of the Ancestors, which is a continuation of Journals of the Classes, where we go over the different races, ancestries, and or species that inhabit the worlds of the multiverse. I am also in the Distant Sorting Sphere. I am on the Download on Tuesdays, the very show you're watching right now, the Build on Thursdays, and sometimes Fridays. And I am allegedly on Kyber Cave Productions. Allegedly.
I love Sandra's in the chat going, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. That's a good one right there.
Hey, real quick, before you get on with the rest of it, just jumping back to the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man question about is it releasing weekly and all that business? They're doing an interesting release where they're releasing like bundles of episodes each week. So there's 10 episodes total. So let's see. Tomorrow there's going to be episode 1 and 2, and then the following week on the 5th, episode 3, 4, and 5.
Interesting.
And then February 12th, 6, 7, 8. And then the finale is on the 19th with episode 9 and 10. So kind of different.
Nice.
But I
Making
like
it a 4-week
Kind of
engagement. Okay, so that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But multiple episodes each week. So okay.
I like that they're going with like I like that they're going with kind of like okay, so you want to binge, here's a couple of episodes, but we're still going to do it week to week.
Yeah, I like that. It gets kind of a mix between the two.
Yeah. I think it's a smart idea, a smart route to go, because you keep people engaged and you keep people talking about it, but then you give them that kind of like bingeability at the same time. So
yeah,
I think
it's kind of a good middle ground there. So nice.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about, if you want to support us. So if you'd like to support us, guys, the best way to do that is to head over to distancenerding.com and go up, at the top of the page right there, you see a big blue button that says buy us a taco. You can join the taco party. Ladies and gentlemen, join the taco party. That's right. You join the taco party. It is the best way to support us, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is head over to that page. You can donate and help out with us. It helps us do more shows and go out and see more people and everything like that. Of course, another way you can support, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to us on YouTube, subscribe to us on Twitch, follow us on either channel.
We do have a giveaway. We do have a giveaway when we reach 400, right?
Correct. So once we hit 400 followers on YouTube, we will be giving away a prize. I have yet to figure that out, but you guys already know I like giving away good stuff. So it's either going to be a Lego kit or some type of Funko Pop.
How about cash? Can you give away cash?
People would love if I just gave away cash, right?
Crypto. Let's give away some crypto.
Yeah. Let's make our own cryptocurrency. Let's do the taco coin, and we'll just
taco coin.
We'll just start selling people on that.
Yeah, we'll do the taco coin and then we'll go to jail like the Hawk Tool girl.
Yeah.
How about a Sister Wolf comic book? Are you saying for us to give away, or you want us to help promote? Because we're always willing to do that too.
How about both?
How about both? Sandra Betty just gave me an update. We have 335 subscribers currently on YouTube.
We're getting there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting close. Again, once we hit 400, we will give away a prize. And again, we like giving away good stuff, guys. So once we figure out what we're giving away, you will know what it is. She's living up to her name in jail. She's hot doing it. I don't think she's in jail right now, but I know she's in a lot of trouble because like her meme coin ended up like tanking and she like stole a bunch of money from people and shit. So fun stuff. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I mean, they willingly gave it.
It's true.
Anyways, have something you want to discuss? Tell us what you're nerding out on and connect with us.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, never calling it X, Twitch, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Discord, Blue Sky, MySpace, Vine, GeoCities, Friendster, Second Life, AIM, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and mandals. Aaron Watson, who is now married. Congratulations, Aaron Watson.
Woo, right. Shout out to Watson. What, he's too busy getting married to be in our
gets
chat?
to see those mandals all the time.
I know. The doctor gets to see his mandals.
Those are married mandals now.
Exactly. The
Sorry,
mandals
ladies.
are married.
Fellas. Sorry, fellas.
Love that he didn't text me back. Like, Aaron, we're supposed to be friends.
He doesn't need you anymore. He's got a wife.
Got a wife now. He doesn't need me anymore. I'm gonna cry. But Aaron Watson's feet and mandals, the beard, Jahmez's glasses, judging you for not buying all of the merch because you can buy multiple shirts. You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Totally.
And of course, everything she do will do for 2 pennies.
Yeah. No. 3 pennies.
No. 2 pennies. 3 penny opera is premium.
It's not a very good opera if it's just too. It's lower quality.
Off Broadway.
That's right, off Broadway. It's whatever hand job he will do for 2 pennies. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Whoa! Hold on.
I'm capitalizing on that delay. All at distance nerding. Of course, if you'd like us to break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pet, schoolyard bully, annoying neighbor, or just tell us how much you enjoy us, hate us, or wish the internet would consume us completely and spit us out at the feet of all of the hot moms and MILFs that SHDU is not allowed to talk about.
of Mother Gothel.
Hot Gothel.
Or maybe at the feet of the hot body of Kumail Nanjiani.
There you go.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
We all now know that SHDU has the hots for Kumail Nanjiani.
Look, I'm just saying he's not a bad looking guy.
I think we all do, right? Pakistani abs.
Oh God, the chat is starting to go nuts. They're starting to say that if we made a coin, it should be called the SHDU, the Shud.
Shed cash.
And I said Shud cash.
I like it. Shed cash.
Shud the
Shed
Chud.
coin.
All right, of course, you can send us an email at gist.
I don't know what happened to this episode.
Yeah,
This is
I don't either. It's chaos. It's just
it's been chaos. We've all screwed up at different points in time. We've made fun of entire groups of people.
Yeah,
it's been awful.
Exactly. We've offended several separate independent nations.
Offended Latinos, offended Asians.
Right? Yes. We've just offended pretty much everyone. You know.
All I know is that
what else is new?
All I know is that Tater didn't share any birthday cake with any of us. So screw that guy. You know?
Any of the birthday Mexican pizza.
He had a birthday Mexican pizza. Was it? It's nerding at AOL.com, and we will read it live on air. Well, that is it from us, guys.
Hooray! We did it. Barely.
We got there. We did it.
And yes, also, Bruce, go to sleep.
That's right. Bruce, go to sleep. Night time.
nighttime. Thanks, everybody, and keep nerding together with your Mexican pizzas.
Together.
That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. It is now time for the dance party. Let's get this going. Oh, shout out to Bob Carter. Woo.
Distance nerding.
Wait, that's us.
Hey, shout out to us.
This is what I never realized you wrote that. This is what my name looks like. This is also us. We'll see everybody on Thursday.